Greetings. Hey, I had a suggestion about, hey, how about a tour of that little retro RV of yours? Like, okay, I'll give you a tour of this. So, give you just kind of a rundown of the whole thing. It's not a whole lot. It's only like 15 feet 5 inches long. It's a basic RV. You're not going to get all the frills and stuff like that out of it. Somebody still said I was glamping. It's like, obviously you've never spent a lot of time in this thing, because this is not what I would consider glamping. But I'm going to give you a rundown on some of the things that you'll find on this. Just basically showing you what it looks like and some of the amenities it has. Some of the things that I don't like about it, some of the things I do like about it. The main thing I like about it is the fact that it's not really that tall. It doesn't have the wind resistance that a larger RV would have. And when you take into consideration that it seems like every time I hook this thing up, the wind decides it's going to blow. Well, it's helpful that it doesn't have the same high profile as other RVs. So there's a plus right there. The front end of it, I'm going to get on this side. The tongue should have been longer because there is not a lot of space there. It's just one battery and it's a tight fit there. It's up against that propane tank. So I'm not really a fan of that. The tongue could have been about 6 inches longer. Then, let me see what else. Let me take you around the backside, show you a little bit about what's going on back there. Okay, going to the back side here, I've got my water fill, I've got my power, I have the regular city water hookup, I've got that oddball black tank thing. It just kind of sticks out from the side. People ask me how I like that. It's like, it's really weird. I always watch when I'm backing up or pulling forward and I'm along something like at the gas station. Like, I don't really want to cut that off. it's like, don't want to take a turn too short. And then there's that other little hole down here at the bottom that is from the sink in the shower. There is no gray tank on this thing, so the water just goes straight out. I have a container that I usually keep in the back of the truck for draining that too. I've also got a special hookup for hooking into the sewer lines if I'm in an RV park. It doesn't drain real well. Really, you got to get everything just right. And then people say, hey, Joe, you look kind of tall. How do you fit inside that? How do you stand up in there? Well, there's this special little feature I call the sunken living room. Let me demonstrate that. Okay, I don't know if you can see me, but yes, I am standing up in here. The little sunken living room really helps me to stand up in here. Okay, now I'm inside. Right here we are looking at the table. I have a lot of junk underneath. Keep stuff on top. A big problem I have in here is storage. When you've only got 15 feet or so, there's not a lot of space for storage. I have a shower curtain rod up above there, and that's where I hang my t-shirts. And then I have this storage thing here where I put a lot of my other clothes. And so obviously nobody gets to sit on that side because there's just no space for it. And yeah, this is such a tiny little space. The lens here is not going wide enough. But then I have this little door here. This is what you would call a bathroom. show you this. Okay, there's not much to it. In fact, I'm keeping a extra water jug in here. It has a shower. You have to be sitting on the toilet to actually take a shower, but you know, the whole thing does work. Then looking back towards the other side, I have a refrigerator here. It works really good when the temperatures are down low, but when it starts getting up around 100 degrees, not so much. It does come with an air conditioner, but you got to be plugged in into 30 amps to be using that. Here's my little retro radio. Another feature here, I have put some baskets for storage because, well, like I said, there's not a lot here. And the bed, which is made, but I'm also keeping other stuff on top of it because, once again, there's not a lot of space in here. So, do what you can. I move things from the table to the bed and then back to the table again. And, okay, got another cabinet, microwave, stove, tiny little sink, another little cabinet there, a couple drawers. Not a whole lot to it. And I just had to get creative and install these baskets in this thing. So, not really a whole lot to go over. Like I said, 15 feet 5 inches. It's really easy to give you a tour of all this. Now, better look at the sunken living room that helps me to stand while I'm in here. So, I'm gonna call this tour right here. I'll show you another piece of storage here. So it doesn't really take very long to show this thing off. There's not a whole lot to it. But like I said, it's a basic RV. It's just to get me out of the weather, and it's easy to tow. Just wish it had more storage. But that's what you get when you buy a 15-foot RV. So that's it for now. Until next time, take care.